Hey, kia ora! Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1542. Celebrations! Yay! I'm trying to get those balloons to go. There's a way you can get balloons to go behind you. Up, out, up. Oh, I don't know. It was some hand signal I did with my hands up, like something like this. And all of a sudden balloons appeared behind. I got to figure out what's going on with that. Because if I do this, you get this. And if I do this, we get, oh, now that's good for celebrations. Yes. What's the balloon one? There was one for balloons. Up. Can't remember. There was one that I did with hands and it got balloons going. Anyway. It's been a very long day today. Hope you all had a super fantastic sparkling day. I was thinking that as we went out for our walk this evening, yet we just got back from our walk, I was thinking this is a great day to celebrate. And I'm like, and this little voice inside of me said, why? I said, it's a beautiful day. It is the last day on the weather forecast for the next few weeks where we're in triple digits. So it was our high today was 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's the last day on the forecast calendar that the temperature is going to be triple digits. I was like, that's a great reason to celebrate. Yes. And then it got me thinking, what other things could we celebrate? Because there's all sorts of things you celebrate. If you go to like National Day calendar, they've got celebrations all every celebrations for every single day. They've got them week celebrations. They've got monthly celebrations. They got a whole crap ton. And yes, I've been told that is a legal term and a unit of measurement of different things you can celebrate. Everything from Pie Day to Apple Pie Day to Blueberry Pie Day to Cheesecake Day. I know there's a lot of food in there. My favorite one is National Squirrel Day, which is January 21st. And I like sending my speaker friends a card that says Happy National, did you know that January 21st is National Squirrel Appreciation Day? They open it up and it's thank you for all the golden nuggets that you dropped during your presentations and things in those squirrel moments. And if you haven't seen the movie Up, that's where it's where where the squirrel moment thing comes from, because the dog's sitting there and it's talking to the old guy and it's got a little box on its throat, which is a translator. And it's talking to the thing, and all of a sudden it goes, squirrel, and goes back. So we love squirrels for a reason. And then there's, National Dog Day, National German Shepherd Day. There's all these sorts of different days for people to celebrate. Even National Beets Day. I don't know. I didn't come up with these things. I honestly did not come up with these. And there's 2 National Coffee Days. 2. One's in September, and when was the other one? I can't remember where the other one was. I know there's 2 National Coffee Days. One was in September because I had just missed it. And then there was another one that came up. But I just thought, and as we're walking around the park, what a great way to celebrate. And of course, as we're walking down to the park, there's a house 2 doors down from me that are having a birthday party there. There's probably about 15 cars in the 15 to 20 cars parked out on the street, starting from my house all the way down to the park and up on people's yards as well, where they've been given permission to park. And they were celebrating some birthday. Now, I know that there is hay involved with the birthday because there's been bales of hay that have been delivered to the house over the week. And they've put them out in the backyard as like seating and things. And then as you go past, there's country music playing. And I thought, that's pretty cool. Well, we get down to the park and we're walking around the park and I'm like, I'm hearing an accordion play. And is that a saxophone? And I'm like, I'm hearing an accordion, and I picked out a saxophone as well. And then there was like this deeper one, and it wasn't the big tuba thing. It was one of those, my uncle's going to kill me for forgetting this. My uncle played in a brass band for many years. It's not the tuba. There's another big brass instrument, which is kind of like oh, good grief. Brass instrument. Oh, jeepers. brass instruments with names on. Please put our names on it. It's, oh yeah, no, it is a tuba. Yes, it is a tuba. So and you could hear the tuba playing. So, phew, for a moment there, I thought I had forgotten my teachings of brass instruments. So you could hear those 3 instruments playing, and I looked over, and last week the same house had a Halloween party, and they had lights up in the backyard. And as we walked past, they started playing Michael Jackson's Thriller. And this week they've got live music playing. And when we've walked past in the evenings and stuff, we could see the flags up that all said Oktoberfest. So this weekend they're having their Oktoberfest party. So they're celebrating Oktoberfest. And I thought there's just so many things around us that we can celebrate. Just the fact that we are alive is a huge celebration. If in a family, you can celebrate the love of a family. The fact that, if you've got strong family bonds and everything else, celebrate your siblings, your parents, things like that. And sorry, I'm getting text messages here as we're going along. So there's just all those sorts of things. There's just everything around us that we could celebrate. And I remember when Brad was going through cancer, we would have celebrations if his CEA levels dropped. We had a celebration because to us that was a win. It didn't matter how big or small the win was. And those who are dealing with cancer in any shape or form, whether they're going through it or they have a loved one going through it or a family member or a friend, and they're supporting them, how big those small victories can be. So, we used to take, Brad's CEA levels, which is the blood markers that tell you how much cancer, the blood markers for cancer and all of that. When those numbers dropped, we're like, yes, and we'll go out and celebrate. Because we'd always go visit the oncologist, and he'd give us whatever the results were. Yay, the numbers are coming down. How much did they drop? Oh, they only dropped 15 points or something like that. Or at one we had a big one time, it was like a 50-point drop. And we're like, yes. And we're like high-fiving each other in the doctor's office. And he was just sort of looking at us like, okay, what are you doing? And then on the way, and then we'd leave the doctor's office, go make the appointment for the next month, and then go hop in the car. And we're like, right, what do you want to do? And we'd go off and go have lunch out, because it was getting close to lunchtime by the time we finished with the doctor's office. We'd go and have lunch, or we'd go and have or go get an ice cream or something. Just would stop and have a little celebration dinner on the way, meal on the way home of some sort. It could have been just a snack. Even when he had scans and we asked him how the tumors were doing, he goes, oh, there's no change. Yes. We would go and celebrate. So there's things like that you can go and celebrate. And to some people, it may not seem such a big deal, but for somebody who's going through that sort of stuff, even the smallest thing, the smallest victory, like tumors don't change shape or size between scans, that's huge. That it means that it could mean that the the treatments they're undergoing is stopping the growth of the tumors, which is awesome. And then you go back 6 months later and they've reduced in size. And he goes, oh, yes, reduced in size. Well, by how much? Oh, about 5 millimeters, which, if you know the metric system, it is not a lot, but to us, it was a huge victory. So find reasons to celebrate and get excited about it. Because when you get excited about it, your energy levels increase, and when your energy levels increase and your endorphins, yeah, those are the right ones. Endorphins, yeah, those ones that make you happy, right? When they increase, you feel good. It strengthens your immune system. And you're in a really good, happy place. And it's great to stay in those happy places. This is, if you have a loved one that passed, celebrate their life. Celebrate them, celebrate the way they would have wanted you to celebrate. I remember when Brad passed, we gave strict instructions that there were to be no ties, because Brad was not a tie person. And then I was clearing out all his ties, and where the hell did he get all these ties from? He had a huge collection of neckties, and I kept a couple of them, which one of those one we got married, that he wore when we got married. Another one was one that's from New Zealand, has a little kiwi on it. I think there's another couple of ties in there that somehow snuck into the keep stuff for Brad stuff to keep thing. But we that was one of the things that we said on the service announcement. We want no ties. Anybody showing with a tie, it is going to get chopped off. And we had a pair of scissors in hand. Brad always walked around in polo shirts and khaki pants. And so that's what we said. We wanted people in, and we wanted them in bright colors. We didn't want boring black. And everybody that came complied with that. You know, some came dressed in suits, but no tie, which was awesome because I didn't have to cut anybody's ties off. It was really funny. We got to the chapel at the mortuary. We got to the chapel there, and I suddenly looked down and went, "Oh no!" And they go, "What?" I says, "I forgot scissors." And the funeral director looks at me and goes, "What do you need scissors for?" I said, "We're chopping off any ties that walk in." And he's like, "I got you covered." And off they went to grab us a pair of scissors for that, but we didn't need them in the end, so that was really cool. But it's just, celebrate the way that the people, celebrate their life, celebrate for who they are, celebrate the times you had together with that person. Just make it a huge celebration party. Share memories, share laughter. There's always lots of love and laughter that can be shared. I don't know why they call it a wake. I'm not sure about that term. But when you come together to celebrate somebody's life, make it, you do it the way they want it done, or the way if they didn't live behind directions, how would they want to celebrate it? I want a party. I'm not really a party person, but I want a party with lots of sparkles around. It's got to be a sparkly, super fantastic sparkling celebration. So celebrate life. Celebrate that you woke up this morning. If if you're recovering from an injury or something, celebrate those milestones that you make in your recovery. I know when I was having to do physical therapy on my ankle, I would get down all that, but the physical therapists that I went to, they were awesome. They would always keep your spirits high. They would be joking. They would be laughing. There'd be a lot of banter going around the place. They would celebrate, if you managed to get to 5 repeats on a particular exercise, which was a stretch for you at the time, they celebrated that. And you walked out, and you kind of walked out of there, or hobbled out of there, in my case. And you felt really, really good because you had accomplished something that day. So when what are some of the quirky things that you celebrate? There's always these quirky things that people celebrate. Like today, I'm celebrating. Better make sure it is the last day. Pretty sure today was the last day of the triple digit weather for a while. Let's have a look. Daily. Yes, look at this. 100 today, 94 tomorrow, 87 on. Oh, we're going into the 80s on Monday. Yes. So celebrate. Cool weather girl here. We're staying this. Let's see, the 80s are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On the 3rd and 4th of November, we are at 80. So we're almost into the 70s. Oh, what happens if I turn that to month? Look at that. November 6th is meant to be our first day with a high in the 70s. But then we go to 82 and back down to 77. So the cooler weather is coming. And it looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, we've got rain coming forecasted. So, celebrate things like that. It's the last day in triple digits here in Arizona for, I don't know how, for the next few months. So we're into the cool months. Yes, those are the months that I love. Those are the months that I thrive and I grow and I get really good night's sleeps, even with AC on. But, find reasons to celebrate. It helps your immune system. It keeps you makes you and the cool part is that when you're celebrating, you're coming from a place of love and gratitude, because when you're celebrating, it's like, thank you, this is the last day of triple digits for our temperatures for a while. You're celebrating it and you're in that place of gratitude. And when you come from the place of gratitude, amazing things start to happen. So that's it from us for today. We are out of here. We're going to go. What are we doing to celebrate, Zeffie? Zeffie has gone and flopped herself down on the floor directly underneath the vent. I don't know why. For some reason, she must be feeling a little warm. But she's stretched out on the carpet over there underneath the vent, getting the air. And, of course, she'll get the edge of the fan as well from the breeze from that too. So that's what she's doing right now. Not even looking at me. Do you want a treat? Well, I haven't given you your nightly treat, have I? Not even an air twitch? Zeffie, wait, verbal. She jumps up and they come here. You want your nightly treat? Yeah, should we go get you your treat? Okay. We're going to go get Zeffie her treat so she can celebrate the last day of triple digits for a while. Anyway, go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. It's a Saturday night. Just celebrate the fact it's Saturday. Even if you've got nothing planned, go watch a movie, go read a book. Is there a book that you wanted to read? I actually found I was looking for a different book yesterday and I found this one in my thing, and I'm really looking forward to reading it because I love these books, The Go-Givers. You got The Go-Giver Leader. Is it Leader or Leadership? And then this is their latest one, is The Go-Giver Influencer. And these books are awesome because they're written in parable style, which I learn with parables very, very well. This is going to be a quick read. It's nice size print, so it'll be a quick read. Will I read it tonight? Probably not. Probably do it tomorrow. But I love this Go-Giver series. If you haven't tried the Go-Giver series, go try it. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling. Find a reason to celebrate. Maybe you're celebrating X number of days, I don't know, since you last did something for some habit you're trying to break. Or maybe it's that you've been following a movement routine for a certain number of, hey, we got to day 7. We've done a week. Excellent. Way to go. Or the tape measure went, and when you measure your waist, the tape measure was an inch narrower than it was last time. That doesn't sound right. The waist was an inch narrower than it was last time. See? So excited, my brain's not functioning properly. So I'm out of here before I get rambling again. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, konera.